Welcome back, guys. Adam with you here as always in our Let's Play world, and I believe this is episode 6. So in this episode I'm going to start a fairly large project in the nether. Right at this point in time, and let me make sure that's what I thought. At this point in time we don't have a good XP actually, we have 0 XP farms. I haven't built any yet. We're going to rectify that today by building what is not only our first XP farm, but is, I believe, the second best XP farm you can get other than a Ender, which I'm not ready to start tackling an Ender yet. That's a very large project. So you can probably guess what I'm going to do here in the Nether. I am going to build a Blaze farm. Now, Blaze farms have been done before, and the design is fairly standard. So to make things a little more interesting, and apparently at some point I pillared up with pumpkins here. I guess that's all I had on me at the time. Whoa. But to make things a little bit more interesting and more fun for me, and I gotta find the blaze spawners in here again. I am going to kind of wing it with the design. I'm going to okay, I see. As far as the collection, I didn't grab fire resist potion, so I'll have to go back actually, but I'll do that while I talk. As far as the design for pushing the blaze down into a collection chamber and that general idea, I'm going to use pretty much the standard design because it is the best way of doing it. But for the redstone behind it, I'm going to try to change things up and do it a little more modern, I guess you could say. I'm going to replace the timers with some different mechanisms, and I basically just want to figure out the redstone on my own. Simply because it will be fun. Now, as a result, the redstone's probably not going to be the most compact. I'm not going to spend a ton of time compacting the redstone. It's just kind of well, not really a waste of time, but in some sense, for my purposes, it's a waste of time because I don't really care too much about how compact the redstone for this will be. Where is he? Okay, I guess he'll live for now. Yeah, I'm not too concerned with how compact the redstone will be for this, but at the same time, I'm not going to make it intentionally messy. But yeah, I'll figure out the redstone on my own to make things interesting. So I just need to grab some fire resist potions so we don't die, and then we'll get started here. Where am I? Okay. That is interesting. I got a problem with portals linking up all of a sudden, apparently, so... Oh, that's right, I disabled this one for the one in the base. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm going to grab some fire resist potions, and we'll get started. Alright, so I got me some fire resist potions. I should have made them extended, but I didn't. But anyway, we should be safe from these stupid blades now. So let's figure this out, although they are going to be obnoxious, aren't they? Alright, so let's see. So we are decreasing this way, so 1, dang it. Yeah, this is really obnoxious. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can tell here. Okay, this is downright obnoxious. I can't tell what even hurt me there. Okay, let's kill some of these guys off. And I'll start collecting blaze rods because I like having them. Jeez. Alright. Now I'm trying to concentrate, guys. Let's see. Which coordinate is that? Yes. So we are increasing in that direction to 1, 2, and 3. Ah, you jerk. forgot that if you touch the blaze themselves, you still take damage. And I'm kind of filming this part just so you see how big of a pain this can be. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Get away from me. And then 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that gives us a general idea of the dimensions of our room. We'll come up 2. So let's... I could disable the spawner, but it really doesn't do me too much good. So this is going to be part... And you know what? So this is going to be part of an entire nether base that I'm building. He's too far away. This whole thing's part of a whole nether base I'm going to build. A base in the nether. And this is going to be kind of the main point of the whole thing. But it'll also give us kind of a base of operations. How long is our fire resist? Ooh, almost out. Okay. This will kind of give us a base of operations here as well. Should have made these like 8-minute ones. For all our nether activities. And then it's not going to be the main nether hub, because that's going to be on the ceiling of the nether, as we discussed last episode. So yeah, that's the dimensions of this room. I think you get the idea. I'm going to build out around this, and then I'll be back with you guys. So I've got this set up to a point where I can put in the system to shut this thing off. Of course, I've trapped myself in here. So I can put in a system to shut this thing off so I don't have to deal with blazes anymore. And I'll show you more what I got once we do that. So I figured I'd do it on camera, because why not? So let's get up here. Alright. So we've got these holes here where lava will come down to shut the system off. So we need to do something like this. We'll have, let's see, sticky piston, a sticky piston there. Oops, no. Something like that should work. Should be able to do that. And we flow down there and it shouldn't cause any problems. Let me just verify. Didn't screw something up here. Need a good way in and out of this, don't I? Right here. Should be able to at least see. Yeah, it looks like it's working fine. Good. So, let's just build a staircase up there. There we go. We'll just do that for all of these guys. So again, it's just, well, okay, we can leave that there, whatever. And then we'll do a sticky piston like so. Like that. Should, no. We want, yeah, I guess that was right, okay. Cause, no, sticky piston there. Okay. So we want a sticky piston here. And then a block there. There we go. Take out unnecessary blocks here, so we're not wasting them. And then a lava source there. And what this is doing is you can actually shut off the blaze spawning if you have enough light, in case you didn't know. Some people seem to have the misconception that you can't shut off their spawning with light. That is not true. You can. It just takes quite a bit of light. And this happens to achieve that. So, one there. Doot. Source block will go there, so doot. Okay. And I'm not going to wire it up right now because I want them to be shut off anyway, so I'll just let the lava continuously flow. So if we kill these guys in here now, ooh, there's quite a few of them in there. This should stop them from spawning. Where are you? There's one more in there, I think. Are they still spawning? 'Cause they shouldn't be. If I've done every... Serious? Oh crap, we just lost a ton of stuff, I bet, in lava. I'm back here. Great. And I have a random pick. Wonderful. Oh, and it put a random portal in a tree. Okay. Let's see how much stuff we lost. Hopefully not much. Dang it. How'd they even kill me? Because I didn't think they had touched me. Alright, I'll get back and we'll see how much stuff I lost. Yeah, they're still spawning for sure. I got my stuff back. They shouldn't still be spawning though. Let's go in here where we're safe for a moment and let's take a look here. It doesn't look like I lost too much. Maybe a little bit here and there. But for the most part, it looks like we got pretty darn lucky. That's for sure. We lost a fire resist potion. Oh, I guess I'm not hungry. Okay, it shouldn't still be spawning. Random wooden hoe. I think I got that in my inventory when I respawned. Let's see. These guys should not be able to spawn still. So that implies that we've likely made a mistake somewhere. Yeah. Alright, somewhere I've made a mistake, because you can shut off the blaze spawning. And I did get my feather falling boots back. So let me look into this, and I'll be back with you guys. Alright, so the problem is lava I actually have a little bit too far from the spawner, so it's not lighting it up enough. So what I've done is I've just filled this with blocks, so it should be absolutely impossible for a blaze to spawn, assuming I didn't miss anywhere. So yeah, we should be good now. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and with that blocked off, we'll just continue building here. And we'll worry about that top layer later. So what we need to do is get these down on our bar. We need to destroy that, and we need to continue this ring around here. Down one more block. I hate building in the nether. Have I ever mentioned that I hate the nether? Because if I haven't, it should be mentioned now. I hate the nether. So I'm going to continue this ring around it. In case you haven't seen these farms, what happens is you just kind of keep funneling them down into a smaller and smaller space. And I think that'll be clear once I get a little more done here and you can see what I'm talking about. So let me get some work done off camera and I'll be back with you guys with a little bit more progress to show. I put in the next layer here, and I think if I have moved the lava in one block diagonally to where it falls into here, we should be good as far as stopping the spawning. So I'm going to go ahead and punch the holes here, which will allow Blaze to spawn again, more than likely. Yep. Stuck in a 1x1 hole with him, that's good. Why did the gas shoot? I am going to block that off. Well, no, I can't have that blocked off for now. Alright, maybe we should start by doing this from the top. This could be challenging, and there's gas waiting to terrorize us. Let's see, where is he? There he is. One thing that sucks about the placement of this, I'm going to have to encase any redstone I do in a block that the gas can't blow up. So that's just one more pain I have to go through because of the gas. So let's grab that, and that, and that, and that. And let's just patch these holes so the the blaze can't come up here at all. Alright, so let's rethink this here. Yeah, okay, so that's our new hole there. So for now, I'm just going to dump lava down it. Another one? I'm going to have a bunch of them because we're working here. Okay. So it is 1, 2, the third diagonal block in. So if we go 1, 2, 3, that should be where we want to put the next one. And I'll worry about wiring these up to switches later. I just want to stop the spawns, because it is really annoying working here when they're spawning. So we'll worry about putting in the sticky pistons and whatnot later. So again, 1, 2, 3, right? No, this one. And then doot, 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 doot. Lava. Okay, and then we'll just do the same thing here, and then we'll punch our holes from the bottom and see if this actually worked. 1, 2, 3. If not, it means I have to go in one more, but I think this should do it. This is what I get for doing this, just kind of winging it. Alright. So now we gotta go in. Oop. How'd you get down here, buddy? How much fire resist do we have? 4 minutes. Okay. I guess he probably just swam down the lava. Okay. Okay, good. And it's being held back by these pressure plates, obviously. Okay, good. And then this one. So if I'm not mistaken, I think that should be enough to shut off the spawning. We'll find out, because we're going to bust all this out. So I'm losing clay in the lava, which isn't a huge deal since I've got the... Where is he? Since I've got the mesa biome now, but it still pains me to lose it. I don't know why. Oops. He's shooting at me, but I don't know where he is. He must be hiding in the lava. So, I'm going to clear this out, and we'll see if that worked, and I'll be back with you guys. So crazy enough, I still had spawns with that, so what I did, I went ahead and put in the final layer here, and made it to where the lava also kind of comes down to this layer too, and that seems to have done the trick. I think that's enough to completely stop the spawns now. Yeah, I've been standing here for a few minutes now and I've not seen a single spawn, so I think we're good. So now what we need to do is we need to actually wire all this up. So I'm just going to kind of show you real fast how this works. So what we're going to do, okay, throw that on the ground, fine, is we'll have repeaters going off these pressure plates. That fire is really obnoxious. And then that repeater, those repeaters go into blocks, and then on this layer there will be sticky pistons behind these blocks. So yeah, this fire animation is really annoying, and I'm just going to do that here, here. I got to put more pressure plates, of course, and then of course down here as well. So I'm going to do that, and I'll see you once I've got that all finished up. Okay, so I made quite a bit more progress here. For one, I encased this whole thing with a netherrack wall. It's just a one thin wall to keep the gas away, and this will protect all our pistons and redstone and whatnot. So I did that. That's the majority of what I did. But I also finished wiring up all the pressure plates. and pistons and all that. And then the other thing I did, or two more things I did, I added glass around here, some cyan stained glass, which was my original plan anyway, but didn't want to do it until this was all encased and protected. And then I reconfigured all the lava to have the pistons working. So I actually won't demonstrate right now because the blaze will spill out of the trap at the bottom. So I don't want to do that just yet, but it does work. I've tested it. Just have to wire it to a switch. But anyway, we're about out of time for this episode. So it looks like all the redstone will be done off camera, which I intended anyway, and I'll just show you kind of what I did in next episode. But what I do want to do is kind of figure out the rest of this here. Kind of get this situated, just so you can see the general idea of what the mechanisms behind all this will be. So we have a couple things that needs to happen. There will be a button to kill the blaze, or not to kill them, but to bring them down to one-hit kill. And so when that happens, we're going to have doors that stop more blaze from dropping down. We're going to have pistons that push them forward, so it's easy to reach them, to punch them, and to collect their drops. And then we're going to have the actual crusher itself. So there's quite a bit actually that's going to happen. So first of all, let's shut these gas up. Is the doors that need to close. So I think what we're going to do for that is we'll just situate them like so. And what will happen is when we push the kill button, these will come in and close off the hatch. And I need to dig down another level. So there'll be a bit of digging involved here. But I want to do this part on camera because then you get an idea of exactly what the wiring will need to accomplish. And then off camera I'll figure out the room around this and all the wiring and whatnot. So then we need to make sure we have blocks there. And just to make it look a little bit nicer, put the blocks in the corners there. Alright, so next up is the pistons that will push the back wall in. So we should be able to do something like that. So these glass blocks will close, these will move in, and then we just need the crusher assembly, which will be right there. Those blocks right there will be the actual crusher, and it will be timed in such a way that it brings the blaze down to a one-hit kill. So let me go over here a bit. We'll finish this up, and then we'll kind of end out the episode. So that's the general idea behind it. So just to make sure this is clear, bust a little more of this out. The floor will be there. The blaze drop down from our mechanisms up top and come down here. Something seems wrong here. No, yes, that's right. Yeah. Okay. So the blaze drop down for our mechanism. We let them gather up in here. And then when we have enough, we hit the button to weaken the blaze. This glass will close, so no more can drop down. So all the blaze in here will be one hit kill. And then this wall will push forward, so all the blaze will be here. And then these blocks here will move in and suffocate them to get them down to a one-hit kill. And then we can just punch them, get the XP, hit the drops, hit another button, which will open the trap back up, and we can repeat it. So that's all I'm going to do on camera for this episode. By next episode, I will hopefully have a room kind of built around this and have the wiring more or less figured out. But until then, I will see you guys in the next episode.